we have extension to high volume area. And we have also bookmap. Okay. Anybody will look at Agri, remember it's SSR, so careful to short this for beginners. Okay. Ideally, we would like to see a long. Then we were looking before our list. Let me bring it up again. Okay. So remember, X2Trade is free for now in the room. We have Agri, we have MULN. So again, just click over here, overview. You can open up here. So MULN is an auto manufacturers over here. We have a very small float. So these small floats, everything that is below 5, even 10 million with this kind of volume that we're having right now. 4 million float over here is amazing. But what's amazing over here is this short float and institutional ownership. Because we have a short float of 45%, plus it's an SSR. And this would be amazing today for a possible long, okay? So I'm not really short bias here on MULN because we have 4 main factors: small float, the SSR, the short float, and the institutional ownership, okay? So MULN, I'm looking at ideally for a bear trap, deadline curl, type 1 or 2, and we have a high percentage short float. We have a small float.
Yeah.
High percentage IO, which is institutional ownership, SSR. Okay, so keep an eye on this one today. Let me see. Thank you, Mugen. We can check also at dilution tracker. Let's see at MULN. Over here we have 180 million. Okay. So you see, Mugen is right over here. We have on one website, so dilution tracker. These guys are very, very good with the filings. We have 180 million of float. So this is a big float. We still have, ideally, I believe, high percent short float and all the rest. And over here, instead of X2Trade, we have a float of 4.27. So I know these guys. Let's see over here. These guys are pretty good. So let's stick to the stages that they have 180 million float, all right? I don't really believe Gary about the Yahoo Finance. I don't think they're really updated. Let me see over here. Our take, the 3rd of March. If cashless warrants full exercise float currently at 150 million. So if cashless warrants exercise, we don't know that surely, okay? And over here they say on the 28 warrants potentially fully exercised already given volume last week. Because being that over here, let's put MULN, okay? As you know, the more you exercise, the more you dilute, the more what happens to the flow traders. Let's see if somebody knows it. I mean, I already told it impractically, but what happens? It goes up, exactly. The float increases. Exactly. So we had warrants over here at 8.83. So none of these convertible. They have a very low cash over here. It depends because I think they're also not sure about these warrants over here. But let's say that they really exercise those warrants, and let's take this institutional and this short float and this SSR, but let's leave the flow to 150 or 180 million, okay? So let's keep this. Yeah, find it useful, yes. These guys are doing good, so give them credit. Now let's look at our daily chart. All right, you can see first of all that below we have no SSR. Let's look over here at these days. I'm gonna remove 1 second the studies of bar colors. And let's see how the stock behaves. So MULN, it's hard to understand with those colors, right? So over here we have the gap, and right away it fell all the way up. So I'm gonna put top over here, and a top over here at the close. So levels, okay? Over here we traded 10 million volume. So we had another gap and crap. You see extension, small extension pop at the gate, close over here. And then over here we had another gap and crap. And then over here we had another gap and crap with around 40 million volume. So this stock tends to trade a lot of volume, remember? And it tends also to do what? To fail 1, 2, 3, 4 times. In this case, we have this squeeze. You can see over here, traders. We're gonna put this where it closes and basically high. We trade more than 50 million or similar. We have traded this day over here, which already we have the top, and we traded 10 million. We have traded these days over here around 2 million. I'm not gonna consider that. And right now we're here. So looking at this, what do you think? First of all, the price right now is still very low, 1.80. Okay, remember over here where we're looking at daily. Daily we are having the majority of resistances over here between or the 9, or the 13, or the 16, so much more above. In this case, we have huge amount of baggies, okay, because we have some decent amount of baggies over here. And also, we have traders baggies from this previous day, okay, because remember, these days over here, they traded something like 600 on this day, and then they traded around 500 million this other day. So we have a huge amount of baggies, this area over here. Now, going back to our chart, this is a 5-minute chart. You can see over here that we're getting to this level. So I'm personally looking on MULN, sorry, if we're gonna stop at 190 or 2 and fade, or simply wait, okay, because this is up 1 day, second day over here, or simply waiting that we're gonna have dips too long. Okay, remember this is the area.
Yeah, I can
We
hear
have
you.
resistance 215. We have a resistance over here at level of 195.2. This is the
Hi,
high
Joel. I'm
volume
good.
zone. Okay, this over here, 1 and 2. So I'm gonna look for this 195 for 215 for a possible short. Remember also this on SSR. So let's bring up MULN. Or bear trap, J-line curl up long. Make sense? Just give me a yes if you understood.
Are you gonna trade today, or are you gonna?
Okay, perfect. So we have 5 minutes to go. Remember, at the open, I generally have a hard time writing because I'm busy trading. This morning, probably 3 accounts. And I will be looking for Tesla because it's the main one, and you know I'm pretty boring with my picks. But if you have a small account, trade Tesla, then stay on Nvidia, then stay on Apple, then stay with AMD. Okay, because they are all very good possible faders this morning. So we'll look. Of course, I have over here ES.
You want me to tell
I
you
have
some
VIX
picks
over here and
because
see how
you
let's
didn't have
look
time
more at
to,
ES. We have the
because of
support
your
for the
computer
200.
issues.
So on the crack of this, start looking for the market
So
to fail.
right now there's
Right.
MULN.
So
It has a
over
180
here,
million float.
Tesla,
It has bag holders at like 190.
Mara is down at $32. I'm
Jay's
always
looking
looking
for a
Mara.
pop and fill the
If you don't want to
pre-market
trade
high,
Bitcoin, you want
like the
something a
gap
little
and
more
extension, but it's not
volatile, trade
SSR.
Mara.
Be
I'm
careful,
looking
and
over
it
here
has
at
54 IO, percent
I'm
IO.
also looking over here
There's
at,
also yeah, MULN.
okay. So all of these,
There's
I'm
also
looking below the
Agri,
pre-market
which is
low to
day
short
3.
pops.
It's kind of like a dead cat
For
bounce,
now,
but
we'll put over here
it was the one that was really
Agri,
strong
and
last
I will
week.
switch it
The best
between
thing would
Agri
be for a short into
MULN
5,
and others.
but right now it could have a
You see my bookmap is pretty clear, right?
bear like a
Maybe a
bear
bit like
trap,
this, maybe you
J-line
see even
squirrel.
better.
But it also could go for a
Okay,
pre-market
it's
high,
very, very
the
clear
open
on my
pop and
bookmap.
fail. We don't know.
So this is Agri. So we do have
But
the
it's
zones
also on
420 and
SSR, so you have to be
450.
really careful.
Python I'm not watching this morning, so we can cut
No,
that.
the
I'm
second
looking
one
over here at NVIDIA.
is
So we have the
Agri.
main level at 2, remember 222. And then over here at, yeah, only 228. So
Both,
222 is the
but
main area on
MULN is
NVIDIA.
the
The
pre-market
reason
high at
why I'm looking at NVIDIA
187,
is I would love to see that
and
pop
it's
and
getting
fail.
pretty close to it. It's
So
like
ideally
182
pop
right
over
now.
here or 220 or this 221, which is the 5-minute dinners, and then fail. Remember, we need to break the 217 and 69. Morning, Rex, somebody. And then we have Tesla. The main level that I see over here on the level 2, sorry, on the book map is 785, a very, very small liquidity. More support over here, 775. Again, if you have like stocks gapping, pushing, please alert. I see right now MZLD starting to push.
Yeah, no problem. For Agri, it's either like 420, which is the pre-market high, 450, which was yesterday's consolidation area, then 5.
Remember MULN, I see on 2 different brokers, easy to borrow. Generally when they're easy to borrow, they try to attract a little bit more, let's say,
What's up with your
shorts to
computer?
get squeezed, so careful. So the open, I'm watching, first of all, NVIDIA, Facebook, Apple, Tesla. AMD, no, because I simply don't like personally AMD, even it works very good with the dealings with the patterns. But if you have a small account, I would stay simply with AMD, Apple, NVIDIA. And I'm looking at MULN. So ideally, MULN has a pop and fill, $2, nice also heat map right here. So let's check that. You can see that it's been trending with the 5-minute dealings these last days.
Morning, Lily.
So we have 80 seconds to go.
Small caps, there's MULN and AGR for me. AGR, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Vance, in 1 minute. Five seconds. Okay, open.
Yeah.
Watching over here. Small pop on Facebook. So remember, the pre-market low is the most important level right now. Push over here on Tesla. Facebook. It's popping Facebook over here. Yes, it's bouncing. You see traders. It's bouncing, yes. Tesla down, made a pop and fail. So dip and push on MLN. Push an MLN. Putting over here MLN. Broke the 199, 191. Facebook will look to take a starter soon. Facebook on watch over here.
It's over here, but I don't like that.
Tesla down. So Agri, MULN pushing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna short that. I'm probably
See over
not.
here.
I feel yeah, it's
Strong
too strong
buyers, right? 7
for
million
for
on the
MULN.
first bar 1 minute. Sellers over here 195, 196. So below that resistance. Remember before we're looking at this. Not yet in. We're still waiting.
Cause Agri Loki kind of looks like. Actually, not. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
So we have Apple above the open, Tesla below the open, Nvidia below the open, Facebook above the open. You can see the second bar over here sold those 7 millions. Third one over here selling even more.
Oof.
Tesla 764. So I'll start watching for Tesla on J-line rejection pops and Nvidia app. So Tesla down over here. Hope you took this pop and filled the gate of the J lines. Now simply weak over here. 6 consecutive red bars. Apple open level. Nvidia below the pre-market low.
I think so so Agri is popping.
Go to Facebook,
420 is
190.70,
the pre-market high. I think
risking 191.
just pop over 420 to 450, but I don't know.
At full size, shorting over here, this part I move into a golden zone. You can see this inside bar, so I believe technically Facebook can fail until 189. So I'm risking very small over here. MULN,
Yeah, me neither. I was thinking that I should have shorted too, but it held pre-market high.
let's see MULN traders. 190 on Facebook, trailing something. Let's see if we're gonna have a heat map over here. 209.
Yeah, it's a bit scary
Grab some short.
on Agri as well for me.
So MULN 208 short. And Facebook risk now break even. So great call over here. $190.15 on Facebook. So over here, you could see that break, right? The heat map came over here. You see this one? Broke it.
Actually, yeah. Let's see.
Nvidia shorted to
The
18.
volume's good though. But it is 180 million float, so I'm not sure. Like, what's the ratio? 54%.
Very good. Over here, Facebook traders. Nvidia up 70 cents. So Nvidia now risk break even. So I'm taking partial profit on Nvidia. Up $1 over here on Facebook. Taking partial profit at 189 and 36 and 38, 35, 40. Got it. Okay, so when Nvidia, when Facebook, holding MULN. MULN up over here, 13 cents, out partial 193. So when MULN, once I'm done, I will share my charts. What I like over here is the fade of this market, especially yes, just below the support 4200. Nvidia risk break even maximum, okay? $190 MULN. So MULN is a gap and extension play. Tesla pop and fail pattern. Facebook extension to golden zone. Nvidia, we call it the J line rejection, pop and fail. Okay, so all setups that I'm explaining are setups from our playbook.
How did Jay know to short MULN? He shorted it I think around 209. Like, I think he top ticked it because at one point, like, at 9:40, like the previous bar, he said he was 13 cents up, so that means he shorted pretty
Okay,
high
all
up.
out now on Nvidia, still holding Facebook. So all out Nvidia, holding Facebook. Good job, traders. Nvidia, get into the 1-minute J lines.
So you know, with not shorting front side, and instead you short on a bounce, like here on MULN.
So now I'm looking
Like, just to
at
know,
Facebook.
if it's
Still,
not gonna be
Nvidia, Apple,
like
Tesla,
a bear
all
flag,
with the
no,
J
like a
lines over
bull
here.
flag, like
You can see fast
it's just up to
rejection of the
tape.
J lines, but we're back inside. Remember,
Cause like the
pre-market
bounce could
range.
become
Okay.
like a bull flag, right?
Out all Facebook.
Yeah. Because you know when like, cause like you're not supposed to short front side, and instead like you short a bounce, but like you don't know if the
You can
bounce
see
is
that
gonna be
MULN, it's still
bear
holding over here, the 90
like a
MA.
bull flag or not. You know what I mean?
MULN. Still holding this 90 MA.
Yeah.
If we break this 190, we can go to the 1-minute J lines 180. So patience on this, trying to hold.
The volume is pretty
Good exit
good
on Facebook
on
because now it's pushing.
Augie, but
I don't want to
it's
risk
in the
anything.
channel, right? 410 to
It's curling down
370.
MULN. Possible breakdown coming. Facebook pushing more. MULN, they're trying to curl, but I'm still short, still holding. Watching Tesla, the J line 770, 750. So J lines on Tesla, watching for a short.
Wait, I think on MULN, because this is retesting. Actually, no, my bad, never mind. But this does look like a head and shoulders. It's retesting too.
Okay, Tesla getting to the 1-minute J lines. MULN over here, 198. Remember, don't be.
So does that
stubborn
mean
on this
like
one.
you need like
It's
a
an
trend line
SSR.
break to short?
My average is 206, so I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Tesla J lines, that pre-market low, 777, rejecting. old friend is pushing up. HPI traders, start watching.
Oh dang. Didn't short it.
Yeah.
Tesla to the J lines.
Did you get out?
Took a short over here. Filled 777 and 30. Risking 779. Just a feeler.
I mean, this is on
On a
SSR.
rejection, a big heat map will add size. For now, no. Out break even on Tesla because it's holding that pre-market. Tesla waiting confirmation per general rejection. Good cut.
Wait, actually, this is a long setup on MULN. There's a flag right there. Okay. I see some. It's low-key kind of curling. Support.
Still up Tesla. You can see
Yeah.
these orders over here, 771, 777, holding, pushing.
Yes, definitely.
So no reason for me to short.
Two.
Watch MULN.
Yeah.
Still at the golden zone.
Oh.
Good rejection. Let's hold until we go break even, risking 205 in the money. HPI watching at 325.
But if it comes back up from here, then it's kind of like a trap reclaim. We're gonna see.
Thank you, Venzi. Watching for the 620, 630 on HUSA. MULN traders is staying on that pre-market high. We're still above. This is not anymore an A plus setup to short. Okay, we're on that level over there. Okay, so not the best setup over here to short. I'm simply holding. If it's gonna work, good. Otherwise, we're gonna stop in the money. So no problem really. Anybody trade a MULN? Remember SSR, holding pre-market high. Easy to borrow.
It's holding the pre-market high.
Pre-market high, equal. No trading more unless parabolic. Okay. Look for one bear traps now.
Yeah, I think I want
Below
more
90
consolidation.
Too long on reclaim. Or J-lines. Staying very disciplined, precise over here.
Okay. There's a lot of red. Oh man.
One minute J-line's coming over here. On MULN. So now we don't have another big support below. There's just a small one in 180, and then we have 160. So the main support areas that we had before on MULN went away. So this is a first good factor. Yes, reclaim the 4200. mRNA is pushing strong like crazy. So mRNA over here, you can see that we had a dip into the 90 MA, exactly this one. This is the yellow one, right? This is the 90 MA. They give us a bull flag. So over here you can enter for a long breakout. Stop over here, 154 and 80. Let's check it. DRCT. DT traders coming up. DRCT. So the RCT is, let's see the stats. Let's see the stats. A problem over here with ads. It's not working right now. The RCT, probably they're working. The RCT. We have a 3 million float. Warrants 550. Cash flow positive. So let's look at mRNA as well. dipping over here.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh. Yeah, I was
Support
thinking about
again
it,
on
but I felt
ES,
like
which is at that 4200.
AGI might just be one of those like
You're gonna
um
have some volume over here and
how
run
can I
along
explain it?
on mRNA.
Like one of those really like choppy J-line rejections that don't work really well. But like
Don't see any kind of
but
heat
like
map
you
that I
never
can
know.
use, so waiting.
But I just get that kind of feeling. But then I have to just size down then.
There's a down below the open. We have sellers over here on mRNA versus buyers. Possible break of this 158 to the downside, mRNA, and fail. Simply waiting for now. The RCT is pushing.
I think this is the bear trap. Yeah.
Previous big high on the RCT was at 360. So start watching this area over here on the RCT 360. 355, 360 is the area that I'm watching.
Yeah, it's halting.
It's stuffed into a 330 over here.
This is the like
Agri, careful.
this is like the same thing as last
So
Thursday.
remember SSR.
I knew there was something wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do like this. DRCT, only extension to high volume bookmap area, 360, 370. 70. MULN, waiting and holding. Agri, remember SSR, high volume. Don't touch it. So this is exactly what we were saying before. Remember what we spoke about in pre-market? And we are talking about the three main possibility on Agri. And I said type 1 or type 2 of squeeze manipulation, actually. Over here, we said the bear trap long or extension to the high volume area, bookmap area. Okay, so this is exactly what I meant, because SSR, we have often this type of manipulation. That's the type 2, actually still type 1 because it happens in the first 30 minutes. So if you go study the manipulation playbook, again, it's only for the module or who took the advanced course. But you can see over here the huge squeeze, and you can see the volume coming right away. And then over here halted. So now I'm waiting this at 460. And then the last part 490 or 5, okay? That's important. Look at the plan because the plan was spot on over here. I said not to draw short weakness. MULN to J lines traders.
I'm just tempted to just not trade Agri. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna watch it. You know what would have been cool if you could actually make money on your locates.
179 over here, perfect.
Cause it's like 1/3, right?
Agri open.
1/3 of the price. That's what I saw.
MULN, beautiful traders. 3-minute J lines over here. So watching MULN, next target, 170, then 150. No support over here on MULN, still holding, not covering. We are below the pre-market high. Some support at 180, but they're selling over here on the MULN. So holding this.
You know, for MULN, I think because I remember something that Jay said, 27% extension fib from the pre-market high
Nvidia,
is
Tesla,
is a
mRNA to
short
the
thing.
highs, okay?
Like it's just one
So
variable,
Nvidia,
but
Tesla,
like it's not a complete
mRNA
thing, but
highs.
it's just a thought.
I'm not really looking to trade Agri over here. Why? Agri, high volume, SSR, shorts, trapped. Stay on MULN. Very calm, nice and simple. The only place I'm looking for Agri is 460 or 5. Otherwise, I'm looking to buy dips into the J lines or the 90-day. Nice inside bars over here. This is a pennant on Agri traders. But often these pennants, they give a fake breakdown to the low over here, and then they start pushing back up. So careful.
Yeah, Algri's consolidating on the pre-market high. Ooh.
Breakdown on the Agri. Let's see if we have support. Yeah, some support at 4. MULN 174. Nice win. Nice juicy win. That's a 785, 795, sorry. a big bounce over here from that, exactly the Zealand's at 393. Our friend RCAT is up, traders. Remember RCAT? Exactly. So Agri over here to the 1 minute. Zealand's, let's look at RCAT. This is a stock we drew a lot in the past. So it came from, it's a small gap, right? Because we went from the 188 to 220 over here. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. I always look at the 4-hour chart to see the J lines, but also to see the pre-market, the previous after hours and previous pre-markets. So we have a previous resistance over here, but with really no volume around 220. Small resistance over here at 290. This is the high volume day on the 60 million traded. It's the high volume day. Actually, sorry, this one. So the zone between 360 and 390, that's the high volume zone. That zone up there. And then we also have over here in the past, so we have a resistance 220 and then another one at 280, 290. A little bit too weight over here in RCAT.
What's up? Oh, okay. It's all good.
Totally agree with you,
Sean.
totally agree with you, buddy.
You need to reject on MULN this 184 and unwind over here at least to this 5-minute J lines where we have this support 167, 168. Yep. Yeah. We don't have a lot of support below, but you know, SSR, we have to be very careful. In 2 seconds, this can squeeze 195. Over
Recording
here.
in progress.
They're putting back size like crazy over here, 177 if you're looking at tape. So I see a lot of sellers, but then they're putting 177. Now 176 on the bid, they're selling 175. We have more than 100K over there. Careful, Aubrey again. $174 traders on MULN. Not bad, right? Okay, got out partial 172, holding the last 1/3 for 150. So out 1/3 at 172, holding for 150. Amazing job. Congratulations.
It's over the pre-market high now. It, it it's got a hold though.
Okay, traders, we can do a recap over here.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
So 10:30, we had a very good morning. I'm gonna go over first watch list. So we are looking at Agri this morning over here. Agri is a stock up on the third day. I'm gonna put a 50-minute chart. There we are. So this was the first day. You can see that we pushed from 1.80 up till $5. Day two, it basically consolidated over here into the J lines. And then on day three this morning, had the squeeze. It's still not done. Remember, today we have SSR. The stock has 12 million float. We have also a day three. So this is not an easy, pump and dump the first day. I said over here this morning, very important, I suggested to study these things when you're trading SSR stocks. Avoid shorting this unless parabolic move, as SSR stocks tends to squeeze. Setups to trade are mainly three: bear trap and J-line curl, which is the one that we had this morning. Para move short chill, extension to 5, level 2 short. So getting to the 1 minute over here, we can see our levels, right? At the open on this stock, it was basically crazy. A lot of volume over here. I really like how this worked out. We had this as pre-market high, right? So this is the pre-market high, remember. We open over here. Volume was high because we touched even the 1 million, the 1 minute bar. For day three is a lot of volume. So we still have interest in the stock. And we start having a pop. So this was a first pop and fill, came down.
Agri is coming back
at this
up.
point, we're still making lower highs and lower lows. But at a certain point, we start having higher lows. And this is the type 2 manipulation. So basically, when we start having over here stocks like an SSR, day 2 or day 3, let's say this is the open, right? And this is the pre-market high. We open, they pop. So these pops over here is, I would say, that's the secret for the market makers to give the false idea this will go down, because they didn't basically exhaust it over here, the longs. But over here, we start having higher lows. And this higher low formation, okay, so the same that we saw right now on Agri, it basically trapped more short sellers. They see these lower highs as opportunities over here to add, while big hands over here are adding to their position very, we say small. So they don't want to show over here high volume. At a certain point over here, they start buying and boom, squeezes. And now all these shorts, they have to cover. So getting out over here above the J lines, above the VWAP, above the open level, above the pre-market high, and they get squeezed. So short gets squeezed, longs get a big P&L for the day. Okay, so this is essentially what happens over here into the market. Now you can see that it's still going up, so it's squeezing a second time, 450. Ivory is crazy over here, pushing more. Ideally, they will probably go for another halt. So let's check this together.
Can you guys hear me?
Study it. 1033. I'm not looking to chase this. I'm still holding for the top.
Yo, can you guys
47,
hear me right
remember
now?
what we said before? We'll be looking this at 5. Okay. Anybody
Yeah.
following over here?
For some reason my thing's saying that yeah, there's a weird thing happening to me right now.
Exactly. Follow trading.
Like I
because
feel like
it's a
my
very good
internet's
lesson
going
we're
in and
having
out,
right
but
now. Now, MULN, this also
with
was
my
SSR,
broker it's
But
the
we were
same
looking at
thing.
the
It's
daily.
like
and we trace all these
it's like the
levels over
candles are
here.
not loading
on
anymore,
daily.
and I'm not sure if it's
We
my
have resistance
internet.
at 20. We have more at
My
15.
internet
We have more
says
at
it's
12,
okay.
13. We have more at 8,
Weird.
7, 5. We traded a lot of volume over here
What's
also
up?
in the past few weeks. Yes, this was on the 28th
Nice.
of February. We had this big main push at 195. And now I suggest you to go check the
Yeah.
4-hour chart. And you can see how we got close to that level. So huge volume traded over here. You can see we traded this day more than 600 million volume.
There's a
Then
Windows
came
11.
down, bounce up again. And this morning we were basically squeezing over here. So I'm gonna put my levels again. The trade that I called. So we called the trade, we're still in. Showed the trade. Carfit took it, Sean took it. I don't know if anybody else took it. This is SSR,
Mhm.
but we call it the perfect point. And explain this invoice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, do I
so
have
we are
Windows
looking over
11?
here at
Wait.
the 208. Let's see. So MULN at 940, looking for a gap and extension pattern. Yes, I only commented this voice, in the first few minutes out of the gate. I have to be very fast, but I'm glad a lot of you took it. All right. So I called a short over here, 207, if you remember. I was looking for that exhaustion move. And also, as we said, we had the daily resistance on the 4-hour chart, which for me was very, very important over here. You can see that huge amount of volume traded
I feel
this
like
time over here.
oh man,
And
I think it is my internet.
this 210, 214 was the level
Actually,
that I was
no.
watching.
No, because
Then I
Bookmap is
saw
still
also
working.
some selling over here.
So
Got
it's
a
trade
short,
zero.
trim something.
Because what it's doing
Then
is
over
like
here, you can
sometimes it just
also be at,
pauses,
especially in these lower
and then I have to
highs, you
click
can see.
reconnect.
The volume was still very high.
like, the
because we
candles,
were
like,
trading
just
over
don't
here
even
still
load.
above 3 million volume. Came down, Sean M over here took the short,
is
showing
very
you how to
weird.
trade J-line rejection.
The complaint.
Next target, and then we're holding off for 150 or lower. So very simple stuff. Short in the top, risking the 215. You can reshort over here these pops with a very tight risk. Sean short over here the J-line rejection, and 5 minutes over here is the main target. Now we're looking for the secondary over here, 150. So good job on this one, traders. I mean, it's not the easiest stock in the world when it's SSR, but very good one. So with that, we also trade Nvidia for a win, Facebook for a win. I saw some traders taking also Tesla the open for a pop and fail. I like the Tesla over here. We were looking for fader this morning, then yes reversed. So we are looking for AMD to short, Nvidia to short, Tesla to short, ES to short. At the open, this was beautiful. So we started breaking the pre-market low. So nice fader. I saw over here some guys taking it. Bones, for example, he took the trade over here, shorted the gate, covered partial, covered partial. So let's see if I can bring this up. Yeah, so bull trap, shorted, cover, 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 cover. Beautiful trade. Very simple. You work like 20 minutes in your day and you're done because you're shorted over here. You take in partials over here, then consolidation reversal. You can see that we start breaking this range, right? And then we start making higher lows, our highs, and pushing the upside. So good job, trader. Good job. All right, traders. So this is the first recap that we had this morning. Personally had 3 wins on 3 stocks. So good. We'll continue to watch also over here the Bitcoin. You know that I'm very interested in the cryptocurrency as well. We'll still hold MULN for more fader. I took this on 3 accounts. Agri over here, traders, is for me not a short. As we said, we have an SSR, so no reason to trade it. I hope you had a good morning. I think was a very good Monday morning. Everything that we explained is not to be followed as an alert, is for a purpose of educating yourself, like to teach you how to trade. And this is my trading. This is how I trade, my analysis, what I'm looking at. So we suggest traders not to follow the alerts, but to learn how to trade instead, and then trade with us, which is more important. It's like, for example, Sean, what he did with us. Okay, Sean learned, studied 100 or 1,000 of hours and did mentoring 1 year, became profitable. He is a part-time trader because he has his business. He's a very smart guy. He just goes a little bit too fast with the bike, but you know, cannot be perfect. He did a great job over here. So hopefully we'll see small caps really starting to come back again, as I believe there are, because we saw so many gappers and extension these days. But also we have some very good opportunities on the big caps. So again, thank you, traders. I'm still going to be over here in the room. This is the recap. I will re-upload later. Thank you very much.
Record.
Yeah. I'm just trying to credit my locates as high as I can. Cause I don't think I'm gonna short this. Yeah, my trade zero is it's weird. Like sometimes it just stops and like won't load any more candles. Like it's for like let's say it's actually 10:43 a.m. but like it stopped at like 10:41. Yeah. So do you think it's like the level 2 that's cuz is the level 2 still nah, like I think the level 2 was also lagging behind. Cuz like when it halted it didn't show like the level 2 didn't show a halt. So I'm gonna complain. Yeah, same. That's a trend line break right there on Agri. Yeah, but I'm not doing anything with it. What do you mean it's too steep? It's like too far from mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Same. I took the barrels, but I don't think I'll use them. Gonna credit it. W- What's your broker? I thought center point used to be good. Isn't that what Tim Gratani uses? Oh. Mugen, how are you? Mugen, how are you? Yeah, no trades for me so far. I don't really. No. Yeah. you mean y- M- Mugen? You mean when it went to the pre-market high? So, hmm, yeah, yeah, I would have done the same. I was actually looking at it, but my trade zero was acting up, so I'm just not gonna trade. Cause yeah, my trade zero, yeah, mm-hmm. So that means it's a bull flag. Yeah, yeah, I get you. Yeah, that was a really good long. Yes, Megan. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 Um, Mugen, you know, for Agri, there's a 5 minute, there's a 5 minute long, I think, cause you know the 5 minute nine EMA. There's I don't know if you see anything there, but like it's too late now, but like before. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Mhm. Um, right now or before? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Definitely. No. Now there are, but usually there's, yeah, but like there'll be like 30%. But that's when it's weak. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. No, no, I'm good. Oh, me again. I did the exercises. Um, it's a bit embarrassing, but I did do 4 sets, but I couldn't do 10 at once. I only did like 5 at one time. Yes, yeah, that's true. Mhm. Wow. Thank you. Um, Actually, yes, yes. I felt more content because I didn't feel like I had to trade. You know, um, I just felt like, yeah, I felt good. Mhm. 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 Yes, that's true. Mugen. So you know on Agri. So like, what do you think? Cause it's consolidating, and if you look on Bookmap 420, cause you know how on longs, you wanna see heat maps below you for like support. So I think there could be something there, but it's the afternoon. Yes. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Oh. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I think yeah. Yes, for sure. I think y- yeah, I think you guys are right. If it does not die here and then comes back up, there could be something, but yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Account building. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um yeah, I was looking for long, but I'm not confident. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Yeah, it's below the 1 minute J lines. Yes. Yeah. It's yeah, it's midday. For me, it's 11:30 for Eastern. Yeah, the yeah, yeah, the algos. Mm, yeah, it's not something. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Mm. Yeah, that's true. I think actually, I think it's better now to just take a break because it's midday, like you said, and then come back maybe in the afternoon. Mhm. No. I think. Yeah, that's true. No, it's fine. Yeah, cause even today, even this morning, I just didn't trade. Like I was looking, but you know, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Mhm. Yeah, that's yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. It was Augury and MULN. yeah, it was more about it's more about the mindset, and being happy with what you have, being content, being in the present moment, focusing on what you have to do, and the mind not being you, because people think too much. That's what I usually do. I just think negative thoughts, because I'm a more I'm a more introverted person, so I'm always in my mind. And yesterday I was actually listening to The Power of Now, and it really hit me because it said 80 to 90% of your thoughts are useless. Basically, they're just negative things, like repetitive negative things that just don't help you. And people think that thinking is like you have to think, but there's different layers of consciousness, right? So it's not like you're stupid if you don't think, because the book, being, like, meditating is about being in the moment, so like you're not thinking, but it doesn't mean that you're stupid because you're not thinking. It's just a different form of consciousness, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely too many negative thoughts that just, it's just like, actually, I feel like a monk now, um trying to meditate. You know, not not exactly. Usually I think it's more called mindfulness. Mindfulness. I think that's what it's called. Mhm. But I'm just saying that it's helping me, definitely, for sure. I'm really grateful to you guys to have stumbled upon this, because I really think it's gonna help me, for sure. Mhm. Um, that was the first. That was the first part. Yes, yes, yes. In the very beginning, he talked about. Hmm. He didn't go into full detail, but he talked about how one day he just woke up and like everything was beautiful, right? But before that, he yes, yes. That's the part where I'm at currently. I think. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. That's true. He's just always looking for something to stress about, you know. Do you know how to short what's it called extensions? Because I'm actually a bit confused about it. Um, cause the the golden zone, right? The the golden zone, right? Cause that's what I see. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Cause the thing with me is like cause if you see a CEAD, cause RCAT is like CEAD, except like the bull flags actually like went up again. You know what I mean? So like when you're shorting front side, you don't know. Sorry, it's I'm sorry. It's cause like it's kind of hard to explain. Cause like you don't know it's front side. You know what I mean? Like cause cause shorting CEAD. Let me just pull it up as an example. The CEAD like let's say you shorted it at like 232. Like that's technically front side, right? But like here, yeah, CEAD, like like at 232, like it just made one leg up and then died. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's technically front side. This was one of Jay's calls. This was a yeah, today. This was a sympathy play to Agri. Mhm. Wait, do you mean there's a golden zone on the daily or that's what confuses me because Jay like he calls because like he calls some of these and it's only up like 20%. To be so it's mostly the gap and crap and the gap and extension, but yeah. Yeah, me too. Mhm. Mm-hmm. I think for you, y- you just need to just trade, just find something like like you shouldn't trade everything, but at the same time, like that's what I want to tell you. Just trade everything because you're trading paper, and then find what you like, essentially. What's good for you.